Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. So, hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new videos that come on board. If you have a comment, feedback, a suggestion, a topic, put them in the comment section and I'll be happy to give you my take on them. If you want to connect with me on social media outlets, by all means, I am more than happy to connect with you. On Facebook, you can type in Carlos Flores Jr. On Instagram and on X. I like doing that, sorry. You can type in at Back on Basics. On Threads, you can also type in at Back on Basics or just Back on Basics, and both of you will get you there. So, let's talk about believing in yourself. And that's something that I have spoken to you about before, but it's worth bringing it up every so often. Why? Because we need to be reminded that we need to believe in ourselves. We have the power. Well, let me turn it, right? Let me turn it around. You have the power to get to your goals and your dreams, to get things done, to do the want to do activities and the have to do activities. I mean, you have the power to get to those because it's kind of like a snowball effect, right? The pebble that goes down and it becomes huge and you're unstoppable because you have to. I don't mean have to, but believing in yourself can move you forward. Let me say that again. Believing in yourself can move you forward. And so a lot of the times, again, we talked about being in your head, being able to just let things go, right? Being in the here and now, not being, bogged down by the past or by the future that hasn't happened yet. I mean, there's so many things that could clutter your mind. I mean, there's stress, there's anxiety, people telling you what you need to do or what you should be doing. There's also people asking you to help them, supporting others. I mean, imagine, I just named just a few things, and that's a lot. That is a lot. Why? Because whenever some of those things take place, they actually are attached to a person, a place, a thing, or an activity. And then on the other side, it's going to be attached to an emotion. And that's the important things. We have to be mind-body balance. This is a two-way street, ladies and gentlemen. And so I know that you and I are in similar journeys, right? I say this and I'll repeat it again. We're in similar journeys, but there's some things that are slightly different, and that makes us unique. The thing that I enjoy about these videos and making these videos and psychology and counseling and all the other things that I love learning, by the way, is that they all motivate you forward. They all can move mountains, believe me. Sometimes when we're at our lowest, we have to believe in ourselves the most. You have to, just keep moving forward. And if you fall looking forward. I mean, there's so many different things. There's so many different aspects of life that we have to take into consideration. But at the same time, then others will believe in you. So here's the thing. I believe in you. Do you believe in yourself? Because I believe in you. And it's not just fluff to get you to watch these videos. I truly believe in you because you have the uniqueness to make sure that you get to your goals the way that you plan them to. Because you can get, right, suggestions from every direction from different people. And that's great because utilizing your support system is awesome. You should. But at some point, you have to gather the feedback from different directions. You take a look at it, you review it, you critically think, and you do it in the here and now so there's no attachments, right, to it. And you look at it, and then you accept some, if any, or you don't accept them. But the ones that you use, you make a decision as to whether you accept them or you don't accept them. And the thing is, if you do it in the present moment, there won't be any attachments because it's in the here and now. And it's not holding you back in the past, and it's not making you look in the future. And I've gotten some comments, right, from some of you that watch my videos, and they've asked, Carlos, what if I feel bad because I'm taking somebody's suggestions and not others? You have to communicate, right, that you are a unique individual. You are a unique individual. And so there's some things that may work and some things that may not work for you to move forward, for you to make sure that you're having that mind-body balance, for you to make sure that you believe in yourself. You know, today in the morning, and throughout the day, I kept on reminding myself that I believe in myself. You know, sometimes, since I was little, I've always tried to emulate some other person's way of doing things. And that's great. But the thing is that with me, I kind of mesh it up with their way of thinking. And so what am I doing? Is the thing that I'm telling you not to do, which is do not change who you are, because you are unique. Then you know what? Your uniqueness, the way you think, the things that you do, those are the things that will get you to where you want to get to. You know, the goals that you have chosen, the settings, the goals, I mean, all of the things that you have chosen to do, the activities that you have chosen to do are based on your nurture. What is that? The way you live, your life experiences, the things you like, the things that you don't like, and of course, the good, the bad, and the ugly of whatever happened in the past and whatever is going on right now in the present. And so you're utilizing things that will sharpen those saws, that will sharpen the skills, that will motivate you to move forward. You want, like yesterday, you want to get out of your head. You want to make sure that you get feedback from your support system, because that will course correct you a lot faster than you listening to yourself. Remember, watch the video from yesterday. You want to make sure that you are in line with what you want to do, how you want to do it, and what you want to accomplish. Remember, how you want to do it, when you want to do it, and what you want to accomplish. Those are the things that you have to always kind of look at somebody's feedback and say, is this going to lead me to where I want to be, what I want to do, and the goals that I want to meet. So it's like, you have to make sure, right, that you're doing it. And if you do it in the here and now, in the present moment, there may not be any attachments. And that's the nice thing about it. The present moment, you're not even thinking about the past. And if you do, then you'll be back in the past and attachments will come. Believe me. I mean, I've talked about a lot. I've talked about in previous videos about, my experiences as a child in El Salvador with the war. Have you noticed that I haven't made references as often as I used to? And the reason is because I have processed things. I have used my support system to say, hey, by the way, what do you think of this? What can I do what suggestions would you give me so that way I can move forward? I was stuck. I'm still stuck. Believe me, I'm still stuck to a certain extent, but not as much as I did before. And I'm so happy because what I'm doing is what I'm telling you. Because I'm practicing the things that I'm telling you. I mean, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm stuck right now and I'm still processing. And this was in March. My dad's passing. I mean, from cancer. And so I'm still processing that. So I'm making progress. Don't get me wrong, because I'm speaking to you about it. I mean, in the previous video, some of them I didn't even say anything. And I was hurting inside because I miss him. I mean, my mom and my dad, and my mom is here and I visit her from time to time, but my dad helped me take my thoughts out and said, is this what you're thinking right now? And then he wouldn't say it in a bad way. Don't get me wrong. He would just be critically a thinker and tell me, what do you think? And then he would give me some advice. And then I would talk to either both my mom and dad or my brother as well, or my family. But eventually I would make a decision. Right now, in March, I lost one of my support group members. I mean, one of the go-to members. I would usually go first to my mom and dad, right? And then my brother and so on. And so again, right? I'm going through it. I'm not as attached as before, and that's what you have to do, right? You have to do that because that creates belief in yourself, because you're gonna believe in yourself. The more you do things to keep you moving forward, the more you're gonna believe. It doesn't mean that you're gonna be conceited, or it doesn't mean that you're gonna be, you're gonna think that you're better than others. It just means that you're moving forward. And the people that are right beside you, the people that are right in front of you, the people that are right behind you, may pass some of them. You may pass all of them. And you know what? The more they see that you critically think, that you're always assessing situations, that you're connecting with your support system, that you're reaching different plateaus of your goals, or the way you are, or the things that that makes you anxious and now it doesn't, people are going to start believing in you. And it's nice because you know what? It shows that they have so much trust that they're willing to share themselves and their personal stories, emotions, feelings, thoughts, and dreams. So believe in yourself, because if you believe in yourself, you'll get to your goals and dreams, and at the same time, that'll foster others believing in you. And once others believe in you, you'll create an unstoppable force. That's when that pebble becomes a huge snowball, and it's going down the hill at some point where nobody's going to stop it. It's unstoppable. You be unstoppable. You get to where you want to get to. If there's hard times, watch other videos that I've made. There are some things like being in the middle of everything and dealing with adversity, or dealing with issues, dealing with the good and the bad and the ugly. But keep on moving forward. And make sure that you are seeing the progress that you're making, seeing the compounding effect because you're building bigger successes, seeing the compounding effect because you're building bigger, larger momentum, and then moving forward and getting to your goals and doing the things that you want to get to, but still be an individual. Be an individual, ladies and gentlemen. You be an individual. You choose what you want to use to get to where you want to get to. And that starts with believe. Believe in yourself. And believe me, others are going to believe in you. Till next time, back on basics.